Yeah, good morning to one and all. It gives me great pleasure and privilege to be here for the advertising online lecture. I, Dr. Dheeraj Joval, as a HOD of Commerce Department, would like to welcome all my SYBCom participants for the topic number 4, brand building and special purpose of advertising. Today, we are going to discuss about the first question under this, write a meaning, definition, and features of advertising. Now we are going to see our question is that what is the exactly meaning for advertising as a communication. Now we are going to discuss about advertising as a communication process. Now we are going to see here what do you mean by the communication. At the FYBCom, under the business communication, we have taught about the communication process. The word communication has been taken from the Latin word that means communis. The meaning is that common. When we are communicate, we are trying to establish the commonness with the someone. If you are going to make a communication, we're trying to make a common sense on that one subject. Communication at least require four elements such as the sender, the message, the media, and the receiver party. Please students highlight the word at least require the four elements. The four elements, and what do you know about the fifth elements? Fifth is about your feedback or response, we can say. Now look at the process here. Look at the, we can see the flow, diagram is here. Communication require the at least the four party. Now look at the first one is a who, that is a indicate the advertiser, the sender of the advertising message. Says what, that is a, we can say about the advertising message. Now we have seen the different advertising message. We have seen the advertisement on television. There are the dialogues, spoken dialogues, then music, sounds, color, pictures, etc. For the print media, we know very well about the color combination, then black and white, the fonts, letters, etc. As per the media, we are going to select the different kinds of the advertising message, in what channel, in which medium we are going to communicate, we are going to touch with the customer, that is called as a media. And the last one, to whom, who is the audience, who are the customer, the recipient of the advertising message, that comes under the audience part. And at the last end, whatever the we are going to do the communicate, we are at the last end, we have to collect the feedback or response, that is called as a what effect. Now we are going to see one by one. Now look at the here, who, it means the sender of the advertising message. Says what, it indicate the advertising message to convey the audience. In what channel, it means the media are used for advertising like television, radio. And to whom, it is called the destination of advertising message, or receiver of the recipient of the advertising message. Viewers, if you are sitting in front of the television, you are called as a viewer. If you are listening a radio, you are called as a listener. If you are reading a newspaper, that is called as a reader. Audience, and always advertiser always try to convert audience into the prospect, and prospect into the regular customer. And with what effect, it is called as a response or feedback from the side of the customer, from the side of the customer. Now we are going to see what is exactly here. Who, it means the sender of the advertising message. Here is the information about who is the sender of the advertising message. Even also it is called as an encoder. Now look at the here, he is the seller, owner of that advertising message. And what kind of the message he is going to type, with the help of the nature of the product. Then they are going to see the advertisement of the competitors. They have to identify the likes and dislikes of the customer. And even also as per their objective of the product, we are going to prepare that kind of the message also. Now Reliance, Tata, these are the commercial people, they are going to do the commercial advertising. But now time we have seen the corona awareness, which is the center by the government organization. Now the next one is the says what, it indicates the advertising message to convey the audience. Now how can we make a effective message? Therefore we can take the some of the things also, to create awareness, to build or reinforce attitude, to create brand image about the product, to educate the customer, to provide information, to persuade the customer. These are the basically goal of the advertising message. In what channels? Channel means media. What kind of the media we are going to use, that one. Media is the channels or intermediary we are going to send our message to the audience. Now, the medium of communication refers to media of advertising are the channels of communication through which ad messages are transmitted by the advertiser to the audience. And there are the so many media options are available in the market. Your print media, broadcasting media, your other media, and internet, WhatsApp, Facebook. These are the so many media. As per our product nature, as per our the customers, we are going to select the medium of the advertising message. Then to whom, that is called as a receiver party, the recipient of the advertising message. It is a destination of our communication. If you are sitting in front of the television, you are called as a viewer. If you are listening the radio, you are called as a listener. If you are reading a news, that is in a newspaper, that is called as a reader. Then advertising always try to convert audience into the prospect, and prospect into the regular customer. And these are the receiver party. This is called as a decoder also. And even also there are the so many examples also. Now look at the here, the audience also include the dealer with the whom the advertiser communicate to stock and promote the sale of the his product. And the advertiser are directed to the professional people like a doctor, architect, and professor. I would like to give the one of the example here. As a professional, as a teacher, we have got the so many textbooks as a free of cost, the sample copy. The reason is that it is a one of the type of the advertising. Those who are the publisher, they want to sell the copy to the faculty as a free of cost. They can request it to us, sir, at the time of the teaching, at the time of the deliver the lecture, you can recommended our books to the student. This is the one kind of the advertising. Now it what effect, it is called as a response or feedback of the customer. At the last end, we have to see whether our communication is a failed or success. Without the feedback, without the response, we can't judge that one. Therefore, this is also one of the essential elements of the advertising. This is a recap about the advertising as a communication. At least four parties are required: the sender, the advertising message, the media, and the receiver party. And as well as one of that is a response or feedback from the customers. Yes, thank you all of you.